and welcome back. I'm LaRonda, and today's video is titled Sisterhood. Last week, the intellectual Nuben Menkarayzz, the leader of the Republic of Mentellect, did a broadcast on Supreme Sisters. And that touched on a subject that's dear to my heart, community. I've done previous videos on unity and community. A couple of, maybe 3 years ago, I sent out a request for some folks to join me for a community. To build a community, I put it on Craigslist in Dallas, Texas, and Portland, Oregon. I got some replies, but nothing came of it. Now, last fall, I did it again on Craigslist. I only put it here in Portland for 4 weeks. I think you're not allowed to do that, to repeatedly put it on or something. So they took it down. Whatever. I was looking for elders to help me start a community. This is very important to me. Getting back to the broadcast I heard last week on Supreme Sisters, and I wanted to do one on sisterhood, and I came up with 6 points. Soul sister, we used to call ourselves that in the 70s, and sister wives. I only became aware of that term a few years ago, 5, 6 years ago. A former sister-in-law turned me onto that. It was about a man having several wives. And I was like, I don't think so. I'm not sharing my man with other women. Now, fast forward to today. Actually, 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, that all changed. Now I'm ready to be a sister wife. And I'll explain later. My next point is serpent sister. Some of us of the bronze race are from the serpentine line. Again, I'm getting this information from the intellectual Nuben Menkarayzz, and I'll put his information in the description at the bottom. Supreme sisters, sister girls, we used to call ourselves that in the 70s and 80s, and sister moms. That all ties in with sisterhood and building a community. So I'm changing my tact. Instead of asking for just elders to join me in a community, why not do elders and young women? This sisterhood would consist of us being sister wives. Up to 3 women with 1 man. So the man is important, not just any man. He would have to be, itching here, an alpha, ALPHA, alpha man. A man that is above all else. He knows how to take care of his family, how to treat his family, and he would be the one that would protect his family above everything else. He'd be the one that would step in front of us to take the bullet, just to say, if it ever came down to that. Looking for real men. It would need to be real men in this community. But it's also the responsibility of the elder women such as myself, to help teach the younger ladies on how to be proper sisters, mothers, wives, mates. And I thought too, would I have listened to an elder woman if she had tried to teach me these things in the 70s? I don't think so. I was so stupid and ignorant, not in my right mind, that I don't think I would have listened. I'm hoping to find women now that we're going through these dark times that are willing to form a community, a unity in community, where we come together, work together, stay together. And from what I've learned from the intellectual Nuben Menkarayzz is that children are the most important assets that we have. And I should have known that. I'm a mother of 4. I didn't realize that. Now I know. I am in my right mind and I continue to evolve. I don't know everything and never will. This is an ongoing process. And I'm looking for other women that are wanting to join me in this evolving, improving ourselves on a daily basis. We're not going to be on welfare. I want to get off Social Security as much as possible. I want to take care of myself. I want us to provide for ourselves, start our own businesses, homeschool our own children, raise our own food, learn to protect ourselves and our families, to have a real community, not a fake community. The black community, the bronze community does not have a real community. Come on, people. Think about it. We don't. The only time we come together is when somebody is getting shot. And that's not how it happens. That's not what a community does. A community wouldn't be getting shot. Did you hear about the Jews, the Amish, the Quakers getting shot? I don't think so. So let us form one. It doesn't have to be a large community. I'm looking for something small. But it would need to be with the bronze race. If we women start it, they will come. If we build it, they will come. Thank you.